Welcome back to Deep Thoughts with Danielle. I literally actually just pushed the button twice and then I'm back. It's that great. And the cool thing is this is a decent camera, so we get to talk more about whatever we want to talk about. So this morning we're talking about my call to VA, the event, the call that should have been called to me and should have been taken care of already, but it wasn't. So I took control. It's my health, my medical, and we're talking about kind of the decline of the VA over the last year or so since my transition started. And I get it, you know, I don't make everybody comfortable. I'm not, but you know what I've learned? If I can sit in my discomfort, so can you. So here we are, right? We're here together to learn something. So, okay, we went through our event. Just like on every episode with Deep Thoughts with Danielle, we need to have a recognition moment. So I recognized this morning, if I call there with a bad attitude, I will get a bad attitude in return. So why don't I call and practice human first? Because that's who I am. Why not, right? Okay, so I call this morning and I practice human first. Hi, this is Danielle, and I know that the record might say male, but female is correct. And I was just trying to schedule my MRI. It was my doctor said she put it in all the way back in March, the early March. Okay, so he's computer's going up, Miss Bennett, I'm sorry, the computer's not taking, or is taking too long, blah, blah, blah. And David is his name, fantastic operator. He was the scheduler that I called this morning. David was doing a fantastic job because David was patient while his computer was coming up. David was having a conversation. David was treating me like a human. Now, we have to understand, was it because I started out the conversation with my high energy, my normal, and I was also showing grace as that moment? So I think, personally, I do think that the grace that we give, the grace that we are able to receive when we want to receive it, we talked about that on a different episode. So, able to receive grace this morning and took care of a very important, in my mind, very important appointment this morning. So here we are, and I recognize, okay, the event, the phone call, recognition. The attitude that I give is the attitude that I receive. How is that so hard? Why is it so hard? Well, I'll tell you why it's so hard. Because one, they should have called me. Two, I'm super busy. I'm driving to work. I am, running behind to what I would like to call my normal. I am trying to listen to my book or talk to my digital thought partner or even talk to all you, but it's not able to happen. So why is that not able? Well, I have to make this phone call. Well, okay, so I can be upset about that. I can be upset and I could say it's discrimination because, they're not calling me because of my transgenderness. Or I could just say, you know what, people get busy, and I could give them a call, and that's what I did. So we made that call. So we had a event, a recognition. The recognition almost feels like action, but it's not. So the action moment is coming next. So stay with me on Deep Thoughts with Danielle, because here we learn how to put our chin up, our chest out, and move everything forward.